Hey New City family and friends, I'm here, Karen Ellis with David Tolliver and Sandra Smith, and we are delighted, hey New City, we are delighted to bring the tables of Chattanooga to you that center around African American cuisine, around soul food. A lot of great meals, a lot of stressful meals, a lot of incredible meals happen in the Bible with families gathered around the table to eat and dine together. And so we wanted to bring you the redemptive tables of Chattanooga, who are serving African American soul food. It's food for your soul all month long.
So in lieu of having a Black History Month meal, we want to encourage you to frequent Black-owned soul food restaurants throughout the city. And for the month of February, each week, we'll feature one of these restaurants on our Facebook page. Please check them out. And we want to encourage you to support them. In particular, since we're in a pandemic, we know that many restaurants have suffered during that time. And we want to encourage Black-owned soul food restaurants in the month of February and have some amazing food. Bon appetit.
All right, y'all ready? Let's go. All right, well, here we are at the Chattanooga Wing Factory on McCallie, talking with Ronnie.
Yes.
What's your last name?
Cameron.
Ronnie Cameron. I've known you for 8 years, and I've not known your last name. I've just known you for Ronnie. So 8 years ago, you came to Chattanooga from Knoxville.
Yes.
What brought you here?
Well, I was actually here before then. My family is from here. And my father actually worked for TVA, and that's what took us to Knoxville. And so it was just like coming home, more or less.
We're glad you came home.
Well,
because you brought with you, I mean, the fact that you're from Knoxville matters on the menu, because you brought some menu items with you that are distinctive to that area of the country. Am I right?
Yeah, correct. Some of the flavors and just being in the kitchen, watching the family cook and stuff like that. And it's easy to kind of translate that into a family menu and grow it and just learn how to feed people.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of your favorite things on the menu that are distinctly Knoxville?
I wouldn't say anything is distinctly Knoxville because we were just from up there. Mm-hmm. I mean, just living up there at the time, but it's distinctly Southern. Like our noodles, the fresh spaghetti noodles with fresh vegetables, celery, carrots, onions, sweet peppers, sauteed in a sauce of your choice. We can also add bacon, chicken to them, and come with some other proteins. And then we have our empanadas, which is more of a Mexican Latino flavor. And we make them in-house, black beans, corn, cilantro, onions, fresh diced chicken, rolled in a little dough and baked. We also have a vegetarian version with portobello mushrooms instead of chicken.
You getting hungry, David?
Yeah.
Okay. You got some questions for Ronnie?
This location, this area, what motivated you to open up here?
This is the area I grew up in. We were always here. You don't necessarily have to leave your area to help your community, to feed your community. And you don't have to leave your community to go get good food. You don't necessarily have to go to the mall to eat. You know, serve your community, be here, be a part of it. And grow with the community, be a part of the change.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can inject the change. It's just grow with it.
I feel that. So let me ask you about the wings. If I want 10 wings, can you help me out?
Most definitely.
If y'all want 20
lemon pepper.
wings, can you help me out?
We can do up to 500-600.
600 wings. And tell me about the smoking process that makes your wings distinctive.
Okay, we marinate our wings. Try to do at least 3 to 4 hours marinating in the chicken. Then we smoke them for 3 to 4 hours. Then we flash fry them to put the crisp on the outside, just give it a little crunch. And then we have a selection of 20, 30 different flavors. You can get just the flavors or you combine the flavors. And we saute them in that sauce just to put the extra touch on the end of it, of the flavor of your choice.
And there are lots of choices here. So I mean, if you want to see 500 wings show up at your house, this is the place to come.
We can get it done. We can get it done.
David, you want to talk a little bit more?
So I remember the first time I came here, I think what stood out to me most was just the music, because I was waiting for the wings to be done. I was just here, sitting here like bobbing my head to the music. What else do you allow this restaurant to bring out the Black experience?
Just the music, the conversation, the culture, and just us being us. You know, it's a black experience, but it's still an American experience. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be the black experience. We are who we are. You know what I'm saying? And to box it in as a black experience is we're American. You know, and we are who we are, and you can't box us in by just saying it's a black experience. And this is the experience what I was raised with, and that's just what it is. If I'm anywhere else, it's their culture and it's what they were with, but it's an American experience for everybody, and we can all learn through each other.
We're glad you share it with us. Tell me, pandemic's been hard on everybody.
Yeah,
in lots of
for
different
sure,
ways.
for sure.
But you see the pandemic as both difficulty, but blessings growing out of difficulties. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sometimes people take progress just in strides, as in everything gets better and it's an uphill curve. But if you don't learn through adversity, then you never really truly learn. And sometimes a setback can be an eye-opener for a different way to go forward. The pandemic came through and just gave a lot of limitations, but it also opened my eyes up to a lot of things I wasn't taking advantage of. When one road closes, you're forced to look at other roads. And it's not necessarily those roads weren't there before. You just had the option of ignoring those roads. When the pandemic finally is over, there's many more opportunities for you because you can go back to what you were doing, plus you learned what you weren't. Mm-hmm. And you just have to lean forward and find things that work. If you love what you're doing, it's hard, but it's what it is.
Good. We're glad you're here on this corner on McCallie. Give us the website where people can place their order if they want to pick up.
We're on Grubhub, we're on Dinner Deliver, we're on Deliver. We have chatwingfact.com, Uber Eats. We can get it to you. So just give us a call. We'd love to feed you.
You will be glad you did, we promise.